hello. Let's go ahead and roll over and meet in child's pose. Bringing your knees wide, big toes touching. Just allowing your fingers to walk out to the top of the mat as you melt your heart and chest forward to the ground. Maybe rocking the hips left to right. Just nestling the chest in between the thighs. Finding that long, deep belly breath. Feeling that breath originating at the spine, right at that tailbone. And as you breathe in, maybe inviting in a slow count of 4, feeling that breath climbing up each vertebra, out the top of the head. And with the exhale, drawing that breath down through the top of the head, over the back of the head, down the back, to the tail of the spine. Allowing your belly to expand with each in-breath. Just noticing any sensations in your body that may be asking for some extra attention. Breathing into those areas. Allowing the shoulders to relax. Allowing gravity to pull you down, melding into the earth. Just continuing your long, deep belly breaths here. Maybe noticing any thoughts coming into the mind. Keeping what feels good, and letting go of anything that doesn't. And just let your mind know that you'll be back. This is your time to come within. And just a couple more breaths here. And walking your hands out to the left of the mat. Stacking the right palm over the left, opening that right side body. Feeling that rib cage expanding and getting wider with each breath. Feeling the belly expanding on that in-breath, your spine getting long. Maybe almost envisioning yourself getting taller and longer from the tailbone out through the top of the head with each breath. Noticing any tension in the shoulders, just allowing that to release. And slowly walking back to center. Bringing the palms out to the right side of the mat, stacking that left palm over top of the right. Opening up that left side body. Long, deep belly breaths. Your next breath on your exhale, coming back to center. And slowly rising up into your tabletop position, shoulders stacking over the wrists, hips over the knees. Just tucking the toes, lifting the knees, bringing the hips to the sky, dropping the heels towards the earth. And just pedaling through, dropping one heel, bending the opposite knee. Keeping weight in the fingertips and the palms, pressing the mat away. Just stretching out the calves here. maybe just playing in this position, maybe bringing your legs and feet wide outside the mat and see how that feels, drawing the heels towards the earth and drawing the biceps forward towards the temples. Or maybe bringing your feet back, shoulder width apart, and walking your hands out wide. Just bringing in some play here in your down dog. What feels good? Maybe bringing some blocks under your palms. And bringing those knees back down into your tabletop. Reaching that right leg long behind you, lifting that heel high, straightening the leg, reaching long. Fingers are spread wide, creating those pie slices, lifting that heel to the sky. And exhale, drawing knee to nose, nose to knee. Nice big arch in the back. And reaching that leg back long, heel high. One more time, drawing that knee to nose. Inhale, reaching that leg out long. And exhale, carrying that knee towards the right elbow, drawing the foot outside of that right palm. Left palm plant, swinging that right arm open, bringing that heart to the right side of the room. Fingers are spread nice and wide, maybe bringing that gaze up past the middle finger. Long, deep belly breaths here. Just feeling that wingspan spreading wide. Inhale, finding length from the tailbone out the top of the head. As you exhale, really reaching the fingertips to the sky. And deep breath in, exhale, drawing that hand inside the arch of the foot. And drawing that knee back, find your tabletop. Flowing through a few cat-cows here, tucking the toes, drawing that heart forward. Really pressing the earth away with the toes and the palms. Deep breath in. And as you exhale, untucking the toes, pressing the tops of the feet in the mat. Coming into that rainbow arch. Dropping the top of the head towards the earth. Really pressing the mat away. And coming back with your inhale into your cow. Just move with your breath, your pace. Exhaling into your cat, inhaling into your cow. An option to really over-exaggerate this at the top of each one of these moves. Really feeling this in every fiber of your body. Just really activating that spinal fluid. Just getting the juices flowing, so to speak here. Through after your next cow, coming back to flat back and reaching that left leg nice and long, bringing that heel to the sky. And as you exhale, drawing knee to nose, nose to knee. And inhale, reaching that leg long, heel high. One more time, drawing that knee into the nose. Inhale, reaching that leg long, heel high. And drawing the knee towards that left elbow, carrying the foot outside the left palm. Right palm plants flat into the earth, fingers spread wide. Swooping that heart towards the left side of the room. Bringing the fingertips, plugging them into the ceiling. Inhale, finding that length from tailbone out the top of the head. Exhale, finding that reach, really reaching those fingertips into the ceiling. That left knee is tracking over the ankle. Pressing the top of the right foot into the earth. Pressing the left heel into the earth, really creating heat here in the foundation. Just noticing maybe a different range of motion as you're gazing up towards the ceiling. And Deep breath in, exhale, drawing that hand back to the earth inside the arch of the foot, coming back to your tabletop. Tucking the toes, lifting the knees, meeting me in down dog, and just pedaling your feet, and drawing one heel to the earth, bending the opposite knee. Just taking a little stroll here, and coming back into stillness. Deep breath in as you exhale. Start to walk your feet towards your palms. Into your forward fold. Knees are deeply bent, allowing the top of the head to track with the mat. Releasing any tension in the shoulders. Maybe your fingers are touching the earth, or maybe your palms cross and find your elbows crossing the forearms. Just allowing that upper body to completely and fully surrender. Maybe inviting in a rocking motion to the balls of your feet, to your heels. Maybe shaking your head yes and no. Just bringing awareness to any tension that your body is trying to hold on to. Just letting that go. Wherever you are, allowing your fingers to come to the earth. As we inhale into a half lift, palms come to the shins or the thighs, creating that nice flat back, squeezing the shoulder blades together, really feeling that length from tailbone out the top of the head. That top of the head is periscoping forward. The shoulder blades are squeezing. Deep breath in, exhale, forward fold, deeply bend the knees. Inhale, circle the arms up and overhead, bringing the hands together in prayer above the head. And exhale, drawing the hands down outside the hips. Inhale, scooping the air up, bringing the arms overhead. Exhale, forward fold, deeply bend the knees. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, circle arms up and around. Hands come together at prayer. As you exhale, pressing the air away, bringing the hands outside the hips. Inhale, arms come up overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Maybe the palms graze over the backs of the legs as you bend the knees and fold forward. One more time. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, circle arms up and around. Hands come together at prayer. And as we exhale this time, drawing the hands down to heart center. Inhale, hands come up overhead. Peeling the palms apart. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Hands to the mat. Right foot steps back. Left foot steps back, finding your plank. Tucking that tailbone, drawing it towards the forehead. Option to drop the knees. Just take a few deep breaths here. Pulling those palms back towards the knees or the toes, like you're rippling the center of the mat. Allowing yourself to shake here. And wherever you are, bring the knees to the mat. And drawing the chest down between the palms, elbows are grazing the rib cage, untucking the toes, pressing the tops of the feet into the mat, and drawing the forehead down to the mat. And an inhale, lifting, using the lower back, pressing the hips and tops of feet into the mat. Not using the palms for our pressure here, we're really lifting with that lower back. Keeping the chin slightly tucked, gazes out at the top of your mat. Long, deep belly breaths here. Really creating that long line from the tailbone out through the top of the head. Strengthening the lower back here. The more you engage the legs, the easier this really is to lift that heart forward. As you breathe in, that deep inhale, feeling that breath coming up the spine, out the top of the head. One more deep breath in. Hold, lift a little higher, lift. And exhale, inhale, bring the palms to the top of the mat, stacking the palms. Bringing the heels to the seat and just rocking right to left. Just rinsing that out. And bring the tops of the feet back down to the mat. Palms find their ways under the shoulders, just coming back into your tabletop. Stacking shoulders above wrists, hips above the knees. Tucking the toes, lifting the knees, find your way to down dog. And just pedal through a couple of times. Lifting that right foot high, three-legged dog here. Bending the knee, opening the hips, not kicking the plant behind you. And spinning the hips towards the right of the room, but drawing that right armpit back towards that right thigh. So keeping the chest tracking with the mat, but we're opening the hips. And if you want to bring in some hip circles, clockwise, or ankle rolls, whatever may feel good to you. And reverse the direction. And straighten that leg, inhale, leg high. And exhale, just drawing that foot next to the left. As I find more space here in my new space. And inhaling, left foot high to the sky. Bending the knee, opening the hips to the left side of the room. Drawing that left armpit back towards the hips. Keeping the shoulders tracking with the mat. Maybe bringing in some hip circles clockwise. If that doesn't feel good, maybe just some ankle circles. And reverse your direction. And straighten that leg high. And exhale, drawing that left foot next to the right. Nice deep breath in. Start to stroll your feet up towards your hands into your forward fold. Deeply bend the knees. Allowing the fingers to graze the mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, circle arms up and around. And swan dive, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, circle arms up and around. One more time. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, circle arms up and around. Exercise closed. Hands to prayer. As you exhale, draw those hands down to heart center. Inhale, hands come overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Hands to the mat, left foot back, right foot back. Find your plank. Option to drop to the knees. Tucking that tailbone towards the forehead. Fingers are spread wide, pressing the mat away, pulling the palms towards the knees or the toes, knees or toes towards the palms, rippling the center of the mat. Shake, shake, shake. Long, deep breaths here. And deep breath in, hold, hold. And as you exhale, draw the chest down between the palms, elbows graze the rib cage, coming back into our baby cobra. Untucking the toes, pressing the tops of the feet and hips into the mat, lifting that heart forward. Slight dip to the chin, keeping that long line in your spine. Option here to bring the forearms under the chest if you want to come into your Sphinx. Fingers are spread nice and wide. Hips and tops of feet, almost like you're clicking your toenails into the earth here. Really lifting from that lower back. Long, deep belly breaths, allowing that breath to travel up each vertebra out the top of the head. And as you exhale, drawing that breath back down to the top of the head, down the spine. And deep breath in. Hold, lift that heart forward, lift, 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 hold, hold. Option to really press so much into the tops of your feet that you really lift your thighs, really pressing into this. and exhale, let go. And drawing the hands to the top of the mat, stacking your palms, and drawing your heels towards your seat, and just rocking left to right. And bringing the tops of the feet back down to the mat. Palms find their way under the shoulders, pressing back into your tabletop. Right leg reaches long. And drawing the knee towards the elbow, carrying the foot outside the right palm. Inhaling, both arms come up and frame the face. Right knees tracking over the ankle. Shoulders are out of the ears. Fingers are spread wide, tucking that tailbone, bringing that tailbone up towards the forehead, pulling the belly button back to the spine. Deep breath in, exhale, goalpost arms. Inhale, lift. Exhale, goalpost arms. Inhale, lift. And on your exhale, draw the hands back down to the mat. Tuck the toes, lift the knee. Right foot steps back, find your plank. And drop your knees, find your tabletop. Left leg reaches long behind. And drawing that knee towards that left elbow, carrying the foot outside the right palm. Inhaling, both arms come up and frame the face. Tucking that tailbone, belly button to spine. Left knee tracking over the ankle. Inhale, finding that length, growing taller. Exhale, goalpost arms. Inhale, lifting like you're lifting through molasses. Exhale, goalpost arms. Inhale, lift. And as you exhale, drawing both hands down inside the arch of the foot. Tuck the toes, lift the knee. Step the left foot back, find your plank. And drop the knees, find your tabletop. Right leg reaches long. You know where you're going with this, right? Right knee comes into that right elbow, carrying the foot out. Inhale, both arms come up, frame the face. Challenge here, tuck the toe, lift the knee, finding that high lunge. Knee is tracking over that ankle, making any micro adjustments, pulling that belly button back to the spine. Shoulders coming out of the ears, nice and strong here. Deep breath in, exhale, goalpost arms. Inhale, lift. Exhale, goalpost arms. Inhale, lift. This time on our exhale, we're going to draw our hands back behind us. Fingers finding each other, maybe interlacing. Pulling the palms together, opening the chest. Maybe drawing the fingers and those fists towards the earth, bringing that chest up proud. This is too much. You can always just grab those little fingers and like you're putting them into your pockets here. Long, deep belly breaths here. Squeezing those shoulder blades together, allowing the chest to really open here. And deep breath in on our exhale, we're going to be swooping the arms back up over, framing the face. Exhale, hands come down, frame that right foot. Left foot steps into your forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, circle arms up and around. Hands come together at prayer as we exhale, drawing the hands down to heart center, dropping into your chair. Keeping the weight in the heels. Dropping the seat behind. Option to stay here with the palms together, but bring those arms up to frame the face. Chin's just slightly tucked here, creating that nice long line, pulling the belly button to spine. Long, deep belly breaths, maybe sink a little deeper. Deep breath in, exhale, draw yourself up, standing. And deep breath in, exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold, hands to the mat. Just coming back into your tabletop. Left leg reaches long. Drawing that right foot or right knee into that left elbow, carrying the foot outside the palm. Inhale, both arms come up and frame the face. Tucking the right toes, lifting the knee, finding that high lunge. Belly button pulls into the spine, drawing the tailbone up towards the forehead. Left knee is tracking over that ankle. Shoulders out of the ears. Deep breath in, exhale, goalpost arms. Inhale, lift. Exhale, goalpost arms. Inhale, lift. And on this exhale, drawing the hands back behind you, fingers finding each other, interlace. Drawing the palms together, squeezing the shoulder blades together, opening the chest. Drawing those fingers or the fists or the knuckles toward whatever they are, drawing them down towards the earth. We don't want to drop the neck too far back, so just keeping that long line, but really bringing the focus to opening that chest and squeezing those shoulder blades. We're really counterposing here our normal like hunched text neck. And again, if this is too much, you can just drop those fingers into your pockets, squeezing those shoulder blades and open the chest. Long, deep belly breaths here. Left knee is tracking over the ankle. And deep breath in. On your exhale, drawing those hands up to frame the face. Exhale, hands come down to frame that left foot. Right foot steps into your forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, circle arms up and around, hands frame the face. Taking this from our standing pose, right foot steps back, find that high lunge. Exhale, goalpost arms. Inhale, lift, drawing that tailbone or drawing the belly button back to the spine. Exhale, goalpost arms. Inhale, lift, bringing those palms together, exhaling down, bringing the palms to the heart center. Right elbow finds left thigh. Drawing that heart towards the left side of the room. Palms are firmly pressing together, allowing you to really open that chest to the left side of the room. Keeping that weight even in that left foot in all four corners. Long, deep belly breaths here. And deep breath in. As you exhale, coming back to center, arms come up and frame the face. As you exhale, drawing the hands down towards the hips, step forward. And inhale, hands come up, frame the face. Palms together. As you exhale, dropping down into your chair pose. Keeping that weight in the heels. Belly button pulls towards the spine. Chin is slightly tucked. Keeping that length. Option to bring the arms up to frame the face. Long, deep belly breaths here. Maybe sink a little bit deeper. Deep breath in as you exhale, come to standing. Exhale, hands come down to the thighs. Swan dive, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, circle arms up and around. Left foot steps back. Find that high lunge. Making any micro adjustments. Your feet are like on railroad tracks. They're on two separate tracks here. Right toes are pointing forward. Left heel is projecting towards the ceiling. Belly button to spine. Exhale, goalpost arms. Inhale, lift. One more time. Exhale, goalpost arms. Inhale, lift, bring the palms together as you exhale, drawing the hands down to heart center. Left elbow finds right thigh, opening and spinning that heart to the right side of the room. Maybe bringing that gaze to the sky, firmly pressing those palms together. Inhale, finding that length from tailbone at the top of the head. As you exhale, really drawing that belly towards that inner thigh. Spinning that chest open. Notice if your shoulders are in your ears. Letting them relax. And deep breath in. As we exhale, coming back to center, drawing those hands up to frame the face. Exhale, hands down. Slightly in front of that right foot. Left foot steps into your forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. We're going to go a little bit faster this time. Inhale, arms up overhead. Palms together. Exhale, dropping into your chair. Weight behind you. Shoulders out of the ears. Potty squat. Sorry for any guys watching. You don't have that problem. Deep breath in, exhale, come back to standing, arms overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, circle arms up and around. Right foot steps back, find that high lunge. And finding your warrior two, dropping that back heel, bringing gaze over that left middle finger. That left thigh spinning towards the ceiling, opening the knee to the back of the room. Imagining like someone's pulling both of your middle fingers towards opposite sides of the room. Belly button pulls back the spine. Keeping that weight even and that left foot, maybe drawing that left heel back towards the right heel. Like when we're in plank and we're rippling the center of the mat. Deep breath in, exhale, left arm up and over. Keeping that knee open at the back of the room. And deep breath in, exhale, left arm, left forearm finds that thigh, right arm up and over. Keeping the weight off of your thigh, bringing the gaze up past the elbow to the sky. Long, deep belly breaths. Deep breath in, reverse one more time. And on our next exhale, cartwheeling our hands, come down, framing that left foot, right foot steps in. Making any micro adjustments, it doesn't have to be pretty. Inhale, half lift. Squeezing those shoulder blades together, flat back. Imagining like you have a teacup on your saucer. And your teacup is full. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, circle arms up and around. Left foot steps back, finding that high lunge. Deep breath in, exhale, find your warrior two, dropping that back heel. Arms come to the horizon. Gaze out over that right middle finger. Spinning the thigh towards the ceiling, opening the knee to the back of the room. Long deep breaths, shoulders out of the ears. And deep breath in, slight reach forward, palm up, reverse. Long deep belly breaths. Feeling that right side rib cage expanding and opening. Exhale, forearm to thigh, left arm up and over. Bring that gaze up towards the sky. Deep breath in, exhale, reverse. Next exhale, cartwheeling the hands down, framing that foot, left foot steps in, find your forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. We're going to move one breath, one move this time. Inhale, arms come up overhead. Right foot steps back. Warrior two. Reverse. Forearm to thigh. Right arm up and over. Reverse. And on your exhale, cartwheel the hands down, frame the foot. Right foot steps in. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, circle arms up and around. Left foot steps back. Finding my space here. Warrior two. Reverse. Forearm to thigh, left arm up and over. Reverse. And on your exhale, hands cartwheel down, frame the foot, step it in. Let's do this one more time now that you got the feel for it. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, circle arms up and around. Right foot steps back, high lunge. Warrior two. Find my space, reverse. Forearm to thigh, right arm up and over. Reverse. And on your exhale, cartwheel the hands down, frame the foot. Step the right foot into the left. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, circle arms up and around. Left foot steps back, last time through. Warrior two. Reverse. Forearm to thigh. And reverse. And on your exhale, cartwheel the hands down, frame the foot. Bringing that left foot to that left knee to the earth. Right knee comes back to find your tabletop. Bringing those knees wide, sliding your seat back to the heels, finding your child's pose here. Maybe you want to walk your hands and your fingertips to the top of the mat with your forehead to the earth, or maybe bringing a block in under your forehead, or maybe you want to bend the elbows, drawing the palms, stacking the palms. Maybe you want to turn your head, drawing your temple towards the mat. Whatever works for you here. Maybe rocking those hips left to right. Just allowing the body to loosen up here. Just noticing any sensations in the body. Noticing how you feel now that we worked through some flow from when we first started. Just a few breaths here. When you're ready, slowly coming back up to your tabletop. Carrying that right palm out to the top of the mat. Drawing that right knee into the wrist. Carrying your foot out to the left side of the mat. Finding your version of pigeon here. Just walking your toes back. Untucking, walking the palms forward. Always option to bring the blocks in. You can bring blocks in, or even if you're at home and you have books, bring books in. And if this is too much, you can always option to come down onto your back. Crossing that right ankle over the left thigh. This is the same pose, it's just your supported pigeon. So always modifications, always options. This should not hurt. Discomfort, but not pain. Just breathing through long, deep belly breaths here. Relaxing the upper body. We hold so much tension in our hips. Pigeon pose is such a great release. Allowing those toxins. Let's just call it the negative energy that we hold on to. Just allowing it to release with each belly, allowing the belly to expand. And as you exhale, almost like you're giving your lungs a massage, pulling that belly button into the spine, exhausting every last bit of air out of the lungs. And just a few more breaths here. Start to bring yourself back up, walking your hands back towards your shins. Bring that right knee back to the other knee. Bringing those knees wide again, big toes touching, sliding back into your child's pose. Just noticing the differences from the right to the left now that we opened up that right hip. Just notice what's coming up for you. And don't question it. Just go with it. And whenever you're ready, coming back to your tabletop. Bringing that left palm towards the top of the mat. Drawing the knee towards that left wrist. Carrying your foot out to the right side of the mat. And walking your feet back. Nestling into your version of pigeon. Long, deep breaths. I'm going to be quiet. Just allow you to sink into this feeling, this moment. option to keep your legs long, or if you want to bend your knees, bringing your thighs towards the chest. Inhale, finding that length from tailbone out through the top of the head, chin is slightly tucked. And exhale, folding forward. With each inhale, finding that length. As you exhale, drawing that chest closer, deeper towards the thighs. Maybe drawing the fingertips, walking them out towards the feet, the toes. So with each exhale, finding a little bit more reach. Drawing that chin to the chest. Just allowing those hamstrings to lengthen. Feeling the muscles in the back lengthening. Bringing your shoulders out of your ears. This can be as active or as restorative as you choose this to be. What does your body want? What does your body need? And just a few more breaths here. Exhale, slowly start to walk your way back up and drawing the palms of your feet. Do we have palms of our feet? How about the soles of our feet? Drawing the soles of your feet together. And drawing the palms, placing them on the shins. Palms of feet. I like that. Draw that heart forward. Nice big arch in the back. Really pressing the palms into the shins, drawing that chest forward with an inhale. And as you exhale, bringing that C curve, dropping chin to chest. And inhaling, coming forward. Almost inviting in a moving meditation here with your breath. Exhaling like you're coming into your cat. This at the top of each of the poses here. I always like to play with my breath whenever I come forward with that deep breath in and hold. And as I come back with my exhale, holding at the bottom of the breath. Again, always an option. I'm just offering suggestions. Back out and just shake that out. And coming back, I'll spin around here. Extending those arms out, framing the knees, tucking that tailbone, drawing it towards the forehead, drawing the belly button to the spine. Slowly start to lower one vertebra at a time. Slow, slow, slow. Walking your heels towards your seat, planting your palms outside of the hips, drawing the hips to the sky. Option to walk the shoulder blades under the chest. Maybe your fingers interlace and find each other, pulling the palms together. Or maybe you just want to stay with your palms outside the hips. And also option to lift the heels, drawing those hips towards the sky, squeezing the glutes. Long, deep breaths here. Releasing tension out of the shoulders. Allow the lower body to do the work here. And whenever you're ready, with your exhale, start to lower, pulling the fingers apart if they're together. Finding that flat back. Left knee comes in, drawing the thighs towards the chest, right knee comes in. Wrapping your forearms around your shins, maybe your palms find the elbows. And just a nice gentle rock right to left. Just giving that back a little nice massage here. And allowing the soles of the feet, not the palms of the feet, to come down to the ground. And dropping the knees out to the right side. Maybe that top foot or ankle finds the knee. Maybe your palm gently presses the knee down towards the earth. Walking the shoulder blades, opening the chest to the ceiling. Left arm just falls open with the palm up. And just allow your body to sink into the earth. Letting go of the tension, if there is any, in the back of the head, in the jaw, your shoulders, your hips. Just feeling your body becoming heavy into the earth. If you can imagine the earth almost like it's sucking you into the earth like quicksand. It always helps me to let go of any tension a little bit more. I like to imagine those visuals. With each exhale, just letting go a little bit more. And again, playing with that breath. Finding that restful space of nothingness at the bottom of the exhale. And whenever you are ready, unwind, bringing your feet back to center. Making any adjustments, finding that flat back, and dropping the knees to the left side of the room. Leg, finding its space that is comfortable for you. Opening chest to the sky. Allowing that right arm to fall open wherever it's natural for you with your palm up. Inviting in that deep belly breath. And as you exhale, letting go. With each exhale, letting go more. Bottom of the mat, allowing your knees to fall open and feet to fall open, allowing your entire body to melt into the earth, releasing any tension in the forehead, allowing the eyes to sink into the sockets. Shoulders, Noticing each finger, the pinky finger, the ring finger, the middle fingers, the pointer fingers, and your thumbs, and the palms of your hands. Noticing your breath. Noticing the rise and fall of your chest, your belly. Allowing your hips to be heavy. Your legs. The arch of your foot. Toe, from your pinky toe, the whole way to your big toes. As you inhale, feeling that energy coming through the soles of your feet, up through your legs, up your torso and out the top of your head. You exhale, drawing that energy back down into the top of the head, back of your head, your shoulders, your spine, your tailbone, the backs of your legs, and out the bottom of your feet. Just imagine this energy moving through you like waves coming in to the shore. As the waves come into the shore, option to bring the elbows down, hugging the rib cage, or maybe spreading the arms wide, pressing the palms together. Slight tuck to the chin. We'll close out with 3 long, deep breaths, breathing deeply in through the nose and exhaling, sighing it out audibly through the mouth. Deep breath in and exhale through the mouth. One more time, deep breath in and exhale. Namaste. Thank you so much for practicing with me.
Sending you so much love.